Following is a class on the Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, second chapter, text number 14, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on August 17th, 1972, in Los Angeles.
Translation. Therefore, devotees should constantly hear about, glorify, remember, and worship the Personality of Godhead, Bhagavan, who is their protector.
So, tasmat, therefore, it is continuation of the last verse. What was the last verse? Atah pungvidija sreshta varnasama vibhagas sanustitasya dharmasya samsiddhi haritosana. Everyone should know how to become perfect. That education is not there. They do not know what is perfection. They do not know that I am eternal. My struggle for existence is for perfection of life, to come to my original position, Krishna consciousness, so that I may regain again my eternal blissful life of knowledge. That is the aim. So, it is required therefore that the social system should be organized in such a way that automatically people become interested in the ultimate goal of life. That is civilization. This is not civilization, simply animal propensities. Eat voraciously and sleep 20 hours and have sex life without any restriction and have atom bomb for defense. That's all. Finish. Civilization. Ahara nidra bhayamaithanancha samannamaitat. These things are there in the animals. That's like goats. We have seen goats eating 24 hours. Not only goats, all other animals. Even if a strong animal, that we are, I told you, nahi suptasya singhasya pravishanti mukhe miga. Suptasya, sleeping, lion. Lion is very powerful. He is given the honor of becoming the king of the animals. But still, he has to work for eating. It is not that because he is lion, he will be sleeping and some animal will come and enter into his mouth. No. That is not possible. He has to work. Similarly, everyone has to work. Therefore, that must be systematic work, so that whole society may develop Krishna consciousness, the ideal or the goal of life. Without program working, just like I was hearing in Japan, they are very much, the people are very much liking for working, but by law they are being prohibited, don't work. So this civilization has been created that they do not know anything more. They are not taught that working is not our main business. Our main business is, as it is stated, haritosanam, samsiddhi haritosanam. We have to satisfy Krishna, the Supreme Personality of God, or God, whatever you say. But they do not know what is God. So, There is no God, there is no life. These things are being taught throughout the whole world. The Charvak theory. Charvak theory is that Rinam Krityadhitam Vived Javad Jivet Sukham Jivet, and Bhashibhutasya Dehasya Kuto Punaragamana Bhaved. Bhashibhutasya Dehasya. In India, according to Vedic system, the body is burnt after death. They are not so foolish to stop and occupy millions square years. No, his body is finished, just burning, finished. Why stop it in a tomb and occupy so much space? Practical, you see. So, Bhashibhutasya Dehasya. Bhashibhutasya means the body being burnt, it becomes ashes. So, actually, the ultimate form or format of this body are three. Either you become stool, or you become ash, or you become earth. Those who are buried underground, after a few years the body will become earth. And those who are throwing on the street or on the water, so that body will become stool, because if you throw on land, some jackals and some animals, some vultures, they will come and eat, and by after eating, it will be stool. So, either ashes or stool or earth. This is the last stage of this body. And we are taking of the stool, ash and earth so much without caring for the real vital force which is moving the body. We are very much careful for ash, stool and earth, not careful of the living force which is moving this body, beautiful body. This body is beautiful, very attractive, very important, so long the spiritual spark is there. Otherwise it is stool, ash and earth. They do not know this. So, this requires intelligence. That intelligence is divided into these Varnasambhava. There must be intelligent class of men, Brahman. They are called intelligent class. Chaturvarnamaya system. The society must be divided into 4 classes for cooperation. I've explained yesterday. So at the present moment, 2 classes are wanting. The Brahman class and the Kshatriya class. The Vaishya class and the Shudra class and less than Shudra class are there. Because in the Kali Yuga it is stated, Kalo Shudra Sambhava. Kalo, in this age, most major portion of the population will be Shudras. Shudras means 4th class men. 4th class man means Shudra Karma Sabhavajam. What is that? Paricharjatmakam karmam. It's like dog. A dog, unless it has got a nice master, it is street dog. It has no value. Anyone can kill. And it has no shelter, loitering in the street. So Shudra means dog's position. If he does not get a nice master, then street dog. In spite of high education, MA, PhD, DSc and this and that, if he does not get an employment, he is street dog. What is his value? Oh, I have studied high technical education. But if you do not get a service for using your education, then you are a street dog. Is it not? Everyone is searching after some service. Huh? So this service attitude means Sudra. Parichajyatmakam karjam Sudra karma svabhajam. In the Shastras, therefore, it is said that the Brahmins, if there is some typical time, just like nowadays, at the present moment, we are creating Brahmanas, but people do not much like us. They do not care for them. What is this? Krishna consciousness, chanting Hare Krishna, they are street. They are thinking they are beggars. But they are the most intelligent class, Brahmanas, they do not honor. So this Kali Yuga, actual intelligent class of man has no honor. A third class man, fourth class man, fifth class man has got honor. If he gets some money. That is the system of Kali Yuga. Somehow or other, you gather money and you are fifth class, 10th class man, you will be honored. This is Kali Yuga. Not for your qualification, but because you have got money, you are honored. This is why. So Kalau Suddha Sambhava, at the present moment, 99%, 99.9, they are Sudras. Therefore, the society is chaotic condition. Therefore, in your country, you are the richest country in the world, you are producing hippies, frustration, confusion, chaotic condition. And if you continue this, then you lose all your opportunities. Artificially, you cannot remain opulent for many days. There are so many empires, Roman Empire, British Empire, Mughal Empire. This was artificial. If you systematically follow the Vedic principles as it is ordered by Krishna, Chatut Vannang Maya system Gunakarma Vibhagasa. You must divide the society according to quality and work. 4 classes of men. Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. And less than Shudra, they are neglected. Not neglected, they are incorrigible. But Krishna consciousness is so nice, even those who are incorrigible, they can be devoted. That is mentioned in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Tirata hunanda pulinda pukkasa avhira sumbha javana kasada jannecha papa jadupasasram suddhanti prabhavisnavi namaha. This movement is so strong that even the 5th class, 6th class, after Shudra, then 5th class, 6th class, gone, unlimited. Only the upper 4 classes are counted to be really civilized organization. Otherwise there are so many divisions of it. So, but if the upper 4 classes are in right order, the same example can be, if your upper portion of the body, the head and the hands, you can protect, you can fight. Then if the upper portion is cut off, your head is cut off, your hands are cut off, then no more fighting. You fall down. Is it not? So they do not know this science. They are killing the upper portion, the Brahman class, the Kshatriya class. Formerly, the Kshatriya class, they are being trained. Just like I am now writing notes on Bhagavatam, the 4 princes, they were to be given in charge of the kingdom. Before giving charge, they are sent for austerity. And they met Lord Shiva, and Lord Shiva gave them instruction And for 10,000 of years within water standing, they underwent austerity. Then they came back and took charge of the kingdom. This is Kshatriya. That's like Dhruva Maharaj. Dhruva Maharaj, at the age of 5 years old, he left his father's home, went to the forest, and with determination he saw God, Krishna, within 6 months. But after coming back, when he was older, when he became king, he was so powerful that there was some mischief done by the sons of Kuvera. He killed them like anything. He killed them anything so that the Kubera personally requested that, Maharaj Dhruva, I know that they are in criminals, you are doing your duty as king, but I request, otherwise my whole dynasty will be finished. So immediately Dhruva Maharaj accepted a great man's request, Kubera. And these Kubera being so satisfied by the behavior of Dhruva Maharaj that he was prepared to give him any benediction. My dear king, you can ask me from any benediction you like. You have kept my request. What Dhruva Maharaj asked him, he was Kubera. Kubera means the treasurer of the demigods. If he wanted that the whole treasury of the universe should be given to me, he would have given me. But what he asked? He asked, my dear sir, you are so kind, you are prepared to give me all benediction. Please give me this benediction so that I may be attached to the lotus feet of Krishna. This is Kshatriya. If required, then fight and finish the whole opposite party. Otherwise the devotees. That's Arjuna. Arjuna, a Kshatriya. Not that Arjuna was coward. He was sympathetic. Krishna, what is the use of this fighting? The other party, all my relatives. If I kill them, then what do I gain? Actually, that is the fact. We work so hard, accumulate money for showing to our relatives, to our friends, that just see how I become rich. But if they are all gone, then whom shall I show this kingdom? Thinking like ordinary worldly man. But he was not a coward. Not that he was hesitating to fight. But when he understood that Krishna wants this fighting, that's all right. Then Krishna asked him, my dear Arjuna, what is your decision? Yes, Karishye Vachanantam. Yes, I shall fight. This is Krishna consciousness. Krishna wants this fighting. I do not want. I have nothing to do. What is my value? Krishna wants it, that is value. This is Kshatriya. They finished. The whole grandfather and grandchildren and everything. Finished. The other party over. Then not a single person lived. But this is Kshatriya. And Brahmana giving direction. All the Kshatriyas, kings were taking direction from highly learned sages and Yudhishthira Maharaj. So these two classes are now wanted. Here is stated. Chaturvan, Varnasama Vibhavas. Otherwise this present human civilization is dead. There must be these two classes of men. Brahmana and Kshatriya. Shudras and Vaishyas are there. There are so many shopkeepers and workers and laborers. There is sufficient now. Now there is no Brahmana and Kshatriya. So our Krishna consciousness movement is to give some benediction to the whole human society. It is not a sectarian so-called religion, sentiment, no. It is a scientific movement. Scientific movement, if you say why you are interested to save the human society, that is Krishna's business. Krishna wants, God wants that all these living entities, they should come back home, back to Godhead. Why they are suffering? Therefore Krishna comes personally. Paritranaya sadhunam vinasaya chaduskitam dharma samasthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. Krishna is very anxious. We are suffering here, rotting here. We are sons of Krishna. Krishna does not like to see that we shall rot here. He wants, come back, home. Dance with me, eat with me. But these rascals will not go. They will stick here. No, sir, it is very good here. I shall become hog and eat stool. That is very pleasant. And this is position. Therefore, because we are Krishna conscious, we are servants of God. Therefore, it is our duty to save this human civilization. But Krishna wants it. And to save this human civilization, these two classes are required very urgently. So, you American boys and girls, you are intelligent, you have got all facilities, at least in your country, create these two classes, Brahman and Kshatriya. The world will be saved and you will be saved and Krishna will be pleased. Brahmana's business means that people should know what is God, what is our relationship with Him. That is Brahman. And Kshatriya's business is to give protection to the people so that they may all know what is God. That is Kshatriya. And Vaishya's business is to provide food for them, production. And Shudras is to help all these three classes by their labor. This is social organization. It is not that everyone will become Brahmin or everyone will become Kshatriya. No. At the present moment, the communists are trying, everyone should be communist. And that is not possible. You cannot make everyone of the same class. No, that is not possible. You have to use your intelligence in such a way that these four divisions can work cooperatively and become perfect. And that is suggested here. Sanushchitasya dharmasya samsiddhi haritosanam. That common platform is how to please Krishna. Never mind, you are Brahman, you are Kshatriya, you are Vaishya. But so long we are in the material world, there must be four divisions. And the Kshatriyas should give protection. Otherwise the demons will disturb. So there is the necessity of war with the demons. A Kshatriya. So these three classes are required. Brahman, Kshatriya, to give protection. And as soon as the social system is organized, the perfectional point is to satisfy Krishna or the Supreme Lord. Therefore in the next verse it is a Tasmat Bharata Tasmat ekena manasa Bhagavan satatangapati Sutabhya. How you can satisfy God if you do not know God? If you manufacture God? Srotabhya. Hear about God. What is God? Don't become nonsense, accept a rascal, a God. There is meaning of God. What is God? Not a dog, a God. Srutapya. Srutapya and Kirtibhasa. And spread that knowledge. Just like you are hearing about God. Now you have to spread it. Kirtibhasa. Not that, oh, I have known God, that's all right. Let me satisfy. No. You must preach. That is another business. Because people are ignorant, they do not know what is God. That manufacturing God, that accepting some rascal as God. So, what is real God, you must preach. Sotabha kirtitabbascha dheya. And you should always think of God. Then you will get intelligence. If you think of something else for sense gratification, then it will not be done. Formally, simply a show that I am devotee. No, they are always thinking of God, always thinking of Krishna. They are pujyascha, and offering worship, just like we have got this in the temple. Chanting Hare Krishna, that is there, and pujyascha, and offering worship to the Lord. So preaching, hearing, always thinking of, and worshipping. These four things are required. Then everything will go all right. It is not official business. After 1 week you go and God give us our daily bread and go home. No. Nityada, 24 hours you should be business, engaged in this business. Nityada. What is the meaning of Nityada? Constant. Kirtaniya sadahari. That is required. Life should be molded in such a way that not for a single moment you are without Krishna consciousness. That is real life. That is perfection. Because you have to make your life perfect by satisfying Krishna, satisfying God. Samsiddhi haritosanam. If you want perfection, but if you want again to become cats and dogs, which have already passed through and now have come to this human form of body, then you do whatever you like. But if you want to make this life perfect, stop this business of becoming repeatedly cats and dogs and trees and this and that. Then this is the process. Tasmad bharata ekena manasa, concentrating fully, ekena, with one attention, no diversion. Ekena manasa bhagavan saptang. Don't be afraid that if I simply concentrate my mind in Krishna, then how other things will go on. No. Bhagavan sartatang pati. He is very careful about his devotee. Krishna, God is giving everyone food. But that is according to karma, according to his quality and position. He is getting food, just like hog is getting food, but he cannot get more than stool. He cannot claim, give me halwa. No, that's not possible. He must eat stool. Because here by your karma you have got this body, hog. You must eat stool. So those who are under the karma, under the principles of nature's law, that is karma, nature's law, they are different. Prakriti kriyamanani gunai karmani sarvasa ahankara vimunatma. Those who are ordinary living entities, they are being carried away by pull, they are being pulled by the ear, by nature's law. But those who are devotee, their position is different. They are under the special attention of the Supreme Personality of God. He therefore declares, Kontiya pratijanihi name bhakta pranasati. My dear Arjuna, you can declare to the world that anyone who is my pure devotee, he will never be vanquished. I shall take care. Why he is asking Arjuna to declare? Because a devotee's attempt is never baffled. That is Krishna's desire. Even his own declaration may be sometimes false. But if a devotee declares, Krishna will see, it must be done. It must be done. Just like Hiranyakashipu. He was given benediction by devotee, Lord Brahma. He tactfully got so many benedictions. I shall not die in this way, I shall not die in this way. But Krishna saw that this rascal has created some complication. How to kill him? So keep the words of the devotee Lord Brahma. He did not touch all the conditions proposed by Hiranyakashipu. He did something else and killed him. He wanted that I shall not be killed by man, by animal, or like the Nrsimha is neither man nor animal. He wanted I shall not be killed in daytime or night, or like he was killed in the evening, which is neither day nor night. He wanted that I shall not be killed on land, on water, on air, or like he was killed on the land. This is God. But you may be very intelligent to trick with God, but God is still more intelligent to, cut down all your tricks, and He must put you into death. Mrityu sarva harasaham. That you cannot avoid. If you say there is no God, God will come at the time of your death, just like Hiranyakashipu. He did not believe in God, but God came. Yes, here is God. You see now. What is God? So before meeting God in that way, the best thing is to see God always within the heart. Premanjana charita bhakti vilochanena santas sadaiva hridayusi vilavanti. Those who have got developed God consciousness, he is always seeing God within heart. That should be practiced. Thank you.